Good morning, girls. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann, and welcome to today's video. It's going to be a reading vlog. I'm so tired, like quite literally, I couldn't begin to tell you how tired I am. I did not sleep well last night, but for, I don't know, over a month, I've been meaning to film a video of me waking up early to read. So I guess that's what this is going to be. I'm also tackling my NetGalley this week, so that's also what this is going to be. But before we do any of that, let's make a morning coffee. It's Monday. We're forcing ourselves to get up and do the dang thing. So, yeah. My only goal this morning is to walk and finish an arc that I'm almost done with. So, I got flowers yesterday. They're so beautiful. Anyway, good morning. I probably shouldn't be talking very loud because it's 6 in the morning. I actually have a good amount of stuff that I need to do today. I need to like deep clean my apartment because I've been putting it off. I need to take the trash out. I need to do some computer work, obviously some reading. But yeah, let's just make our coffee first. Do. Hi divas. I've done a rather shy job at vlogging this morning, but it is now 10:30. All the things I've accomplished by 11 a.m. This is insane. I just got back from working out. I did 40 minutes on the tread, and then I did an arm circuit and just stretched, did some of my yoga and stretching that I have to do every morning. Anyway, I just fixed some breakfast. I'll show you guys. I'm out of granola, so I made my own. I just crushed up some pecans and then cut up an apple and threw it in there with 0%. So, anywho, let's talk about what I've read so far. So I just started Lost in France, the arc that I'm trying to get through this week, and I am on 6% in, I think. I'm on chapter 3. And then I also have been listening to Summer People. I think I put it on one of my summer TBRs. I don't know if it was on here or if it was in on TikTok. So, one of the two. Someone was like, it's giving sort of Happy Place. So I took that and ran with it. Now, is it giving Happy Place? In a way, it is. I think basically the synopsis of the story is that it's a friend group that meets up once a year or vowed to meet up once a year for vacation together from college. Friend group from college, forgot that part. And something happens that causes a rift. I think it's a couple alert. So anywho, that's where I'm kind of at right now, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm only about 7% in, but I definitely probably could finish it within like a day or two. It's only 10 hours, and I listen to my audiobooks on 2x speed, so you can do the math. It's 5 hours. Anywho, so I'll probably listen to some of that when I start working on my computer work a little more, but that's where we are now with reading. You guys, the flowers look so good. Like, seriously, I'm obsessed. Anywho, okay, I don't have much else to say. We'll update you guys soon. Hi, girls. I think this might have been the best investment I've ever made in my life. Yeah. Anywho, hey. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm literally just a girl. Anyhow, hi. I'm back from the coffee shop. 1,000 out of 10. That was what my soul needed, and I'm sucked into the book. Now, I figured I would come on here and be a little vulnerable with you guys. I don't really know if vulnerable is really the right, I don't think that's necessarily the word I'm looking for, but it's the word we're using. Um, okay, breathe. You've got this. So, uh, okay. One of the big reasons I put off this book is because when I started reading it or read the info on it, I was like, oh, this is probably going to remind me a lot of my aunt who's passed. And it does in the best way. And yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about my aunt has always reminded me of France and Parisian. I think it's maybe because she dressed like very Parisian to me, and very French. And so I've always like felt her in my heart when it comes to like France. I feel her in my heart all the time, but especially for France and like travel and all the things. And yeah, she's part of the reason why, or not part of the reason, she's the reason I wanted so badly to travel. And so, yeah, I very much so knew I was probably going to feel the feels reading this book, and I definitely do. But I'm not sad. It is the double-edged sword of I am so happy she's no longer in pain, but I so wish I could call her and tell her about all the cool travel that I've been doing. And so reading this does bring that up, but it's in the most beautiful way. And I haven't really talked about it. I've been meaning to write about it, and I've started writing about it, and I haven't posted the Substack or really like worked on it lately. But there's a cafe that I go to a lot that I passed for like a really long time, and I never went in. And I like wholeheartedly believe in timing, and things happen when they're supposed to, and you find things when you're supposed to. And you know I don't know if I would have found this place in the winter if it would mean as much. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone, but that's just how like I feel anyway. I found this place in the spring, and I think I kind of knew inside like when I was passing it and I'd look in, I was like, oh, it's like it looked from the outside like very homey and very community driven. And anyway, I finally went in, and it literally felt like I stepped inside of my aunt's like kitchen and living space. And I go there like probably, I mean, kind of depends on the week. Last week I didn't go as much, but I probably go like every few days. And they have amazing coffee, they have amazing food and everything. But I really go because I can feel the warmth in there, and the tables when I went in that you sit around remind me of her kitchen table that I would sit at and eat. And it just does my heart good. So I go there like quite often. Sometimes I just go and get a sparkling water, and sometimes I go and get the yummy, delicious food and the really good coffee. They have really good coffee. Anyhow, also say is I was sitting in there reading it, thinking like I was just sitting in there reading and thinking how overfilled with like gratitude I am for everything. As much as it sucks, I don't have my aunt here anymore. Things happen. I was sitting there, and like if you guys are from Georgia, then Ugga is our mascot, and the Ugga dog came in and came like straight into me. He was just like random off the street. It was the craziest thing. And it just felt like a sign. So anyhow, very grateful. I'm really enjoying the book. It's a really, really sweet book. Basically, we follow our two main characters, which are a mother and a daughter, and basically the night of the daughter's graduation party, um, the mom accidentally buys a €1 French house. And so one thing leads to another. They find out there's a clause where there's a $30,000 hold, and you have to go all the way to France, obviously, to like sign the deed or whatever. So they get there. One thing leads to another. They meet an uncle nephew duo, and that's kind of where we are. I'm about 41% in. It's really good so far. And it's been a very sweet story so far for all the characters involved. And I'm excited to see it play out. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish that tonight. I've done enough yapping and crying for all of us, and I'm gonna go get my groceries now. And I have not listened anymore to the other book. So yeah, that's basically it. Good morning, girls. It's the next morning. I have my coffee. I haven't done any more reading, I think, since we last talked. I went to the gym, but I ended up just like scrolling on my phone, editing videos, posting stuff, and listening to music instead of reading. I did not wake up early again this morning. I was going to, and I think physically, like, I woke up around maybe like, I think it was like 6, but I fell back asleep. I forgot to set an alarm. It's now 9:00, 9:05. So I think I am going to enjoy my coffee, do a little bit of computer work and editing, and then go walk some. And then I need to do my laundry today, and I'll probably go grab some lunch or something, and then just have a reading/chill day. I have computer work I can do, but it's gonna be a pretty chill day. But tomorrow we have some fun things on the agenda. So anywho, I need like 3 more coffees to wake up. So that's basically it. But it is Trope Sick. It's New Release Tuesday. Trope Sick comes out today. So exciting. I think another book comes out today, but I'm gonna have to go check. Anywho, okay. Well, I'm gonna go now.
Like, I don't want it to be done. It's so good. Good morning. Got a little avocado toast.
You guys, I couldn't be bothered to get up and go get my microphone. I'm like all the way sucked in. I was like, yeah, I'm going to drink my coffee and go work out. That didn't happen. I need to finish this book. I'm almost at 90%, and it's so sweet. I absolutely love it. In true Parisian, or not Parisian, but French fashion, there is a love triangle. I think I know what's gonna happen, but yeah, oh my god, it's so good. You guys need to add it to your TBR now. We have 3% left. We finished. Oh my god, that was so good. Good morning, girls. I haven't filmed anything. Once again, too lazy to go grab my mic. It's like 10 feet away from me. That's not even 10 feet. I don't know, feet. Anyway, hi, good morning. So I have some good and not so good news. The good news is the peonies. The bad news is the hydrangeas. I know I can do the thing where you can like dip them in water and fix them, but I don't really have the space for that, to be honest, or a bowl or anything really needed to do that. Anywho, hi, good morning. You might be wondering, how's the morning routine going? How's waking up at 5 a.m.? So I did wake up at 5. Oh. Sorry about that. I did wake up at 5 a.m. and my sugar was low, so I'm about to sleep for a few hours. I think I got up at like 8:30. Anyhow, it's now 10. So we've had a morning of creating content, and now I'm gonna make some more coffee. I really probably should eat something as well. But I'm here to talk about the bookish news. So, not news. I worked out last night and I started reading 2 different books. Okay, the first one, I just wanted to see if I was gonna like it before I started. It came out yesterday, Was It Forever by Corinne Michaels. I'm very excited to read it. Everyone that I follow has been like, oh my God, it's gonna be your new favorite book boyfriend. Like, you're gonna love this. So, very excited for that. I also started Blue Devil Woman, which is the second of, what was it? Knight Rider? Yes, the second in the series. And I'm very excited for this story. I know it's going to be very sad, but I have a feeling it's going to be very beautiful in the end. I hope. And I really hope that there is not a plot twist. Like, there was a plot twist in Knight Rider. Like, oh God. But it does pick up. Oh my God. I'm like spitting everywhere. It does pick up where Knight Rider left off, basically. So it's really interesting. I haven't decided what I like better. Do I like when books pick up right where it left off, i.e. tourist season to harvest season? Or do I like books whenever we have like a little space? I don't know. And specifically in series, it's not just like books in general. Anyhow, also say flowers still smell lovely. If they die today, I have no problem. They were so gorgeous. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm like 12% into Blue Devil Woman. It's really good so far. I'm intrigued to see how it continues to play out. So, anyhow, I guess it's basically all I have to say about books. I haven't finished anymore. I made it to 60, I think it's like page 59 or 60 in One Golden Summer. Yeah, One Golden Summer. And I'm already remembering how much I liked it. I read it, I said this already, but I read it at a really interesting, like, I was in the middle or in recovery from my ankle surgery. So there's a lot of books I read at that time, and I really just, half of them I don't even remember reading or like any details about it. So I wanted to reread it with everything going on with the TV show. Also, Charlie Redemption arc. And you guys already know my thoughts about the TV show. Don't even get me started. Literally, don't even get me started. I will step on my soapbox. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna try to read some, and I'll update you guys. It's sunny right now. Sunny in Dublin. So I might walk over to the park. I might go to the art gallery. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys, the girlies were right. This book is so good, and I am so sucked in. I'm at 29%. I just read for an hour. I'm about to change into some clothes and head out. I think I'm gonna walk over to Portobello and just kind of cruise. Like, walk around, maybe walk Grand Canal, go get a burrito or something. And yeah, so we'll do that in a little bit. I need to eat something before I leave though, because my sugars would definitely drop. I kind of want a cold brew. Anyhow, okay. TBD. You guys, legitimately, this might be my favorite cowboy romance. Sobbing, right? Sobbing. Single dad. What do you call it? Widowed? That's not right, but widower? Widower? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this poor man, he's gone through all this trauma and he's going through it again. Like, I know it's all gonna work out, but oh my gosh. Hey, so it's fine, I'll sob. You are the reason I smile every day, Lord. You're the reason the world spins, the birds sing, the sun rises and the stars shine. You make me incredibly happy. Because I'll throw up. Yeah, right. I need you guys to know I've just filmed this now 5 times. Now, this specific clip, also my camera's dying, so we'll see what we get to. I passed this store the other day with Kat, And I was like, I have to go back when I have more time. So I had more time today. It's Lenox Street Grocer. Literally told her as I walked in, or as I was leaving, that I did not need to know this place existed. It's so cute. It's like a little market store. It reminds me of the place I used to go in Serenbe. Anyhow, from them, I got red pepper hummus, a wrap for dinner tonight, my favorite chips. I think that's all I got from them. I stopped in Fun Bali because I really try to get my produce there when I can. So I got 2 grapefruits and a French onion bun, which is so good. It's one of my favorite treats in the city. Anyhow, and then I went to Tesco and just got like milk, bananas, yogurt, snack bars that I was out of. I always run out of everything on the same day, obviously. So anyhow, okay, I'm gonna go now. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I have some reading updates to give you. Hi girls. Okay, we'll see how long we can get into this before the camera dies. I don't think we have that much time, but we're gonna try. Okay. The worst thing that ever happened to me was when I lost the magnetic thing for my microphone. I'm gonna hate editing that back because every time I edit back a clip while I'm putting this on, I'm like trying to talk to you and you can't hear anything I'm saying. Anyhow, hi. Okay, so we're a little all over the place with reading. Let's get into it. I finished another book, as you guys saw, What's It Forever. I finished that. It was so cute. Did I read y'all the quote? I think I did. Oh, it was so cute. It is forbidden love. Like, their families are rival ranches, and one family says that they're the ones that are always vandalizing them. And anyhow, oh, my heart. So if you're a cowboy romance girl, definitely, it's a good spicy cowboy romance. Anyhow, what was I gonna say? I finished Lost in France. I'm pretty sure I already talked to you guys about that. If not, I feel like I for sure have already. So we're just gonna skip over that. I, as you guys know, have now started 3 books. I read like legit 2 chapters in Laws and Love and Logic. Not that it's not good. I just have put it down and haven't picked it up yet again. I sat in the cafe and read or started Theo of Golden, and this is what I kind of wanted to talk about. I'll read you the synopsis. His name is Theo, and he's arrived there by chance, or has he? He visits the local coffee house where 92 pencil portraits hang on the walls, portraits by local artists of the people of Golden. Theo begins purchasing them one at a time and putting them back in the hands of their rightful owners. With each exchange, a story is told, a friendship is born, and a life is altered. But who is Theo, and what brought him to Golden? A story of seeing and being seen. Theo of Golden is a beautifully crafted novel about the power of creative generosity, the importance of wonder to a purposeful life, and the invisible threads of kindness that bind us to one another. First of all, I was already like about to start crying in the coffee shop. If you guys don't know, actually, I don't think really anyone except my parents knows this about me. I have had 3 ankle surgeries. And so I started going to this doctor when I was in middle school, maybe 9th grade. Anyway, so we would always go and stay at the Marriott in downtown Columbus. And if you've never been to Columbus, there's just something that draws me to Columbus. They have the cutest little downtown area. I've been obsessed with Fountain City coffee since the first time I went. Like, I have always just been so drawn to that area. It is so cute. They have the cutest shops, the cutest restaurants. There's a great little pub. And I've just always loved going to that coffee shop. And if you've ever been inside the coffee shop, is portraits. There's art all over the walls. The coffee's good. The ambiance is good. It like genuinely, it feels like I've stepped into like the 2000s in Athens. Like, it reminds me so much of like artsy, I don't even know, like indie, I guess, vibe. And it takes me back in time. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it. Love it so much. All to say is I ordered this book for my dad. So he wanted to read it, him along with everyone else. And then whenever I ordered it, I was reading a friend's post on Facebook and I saw that the fictional like Golden is based off of Columbus. and Broadway, which is the downtown street that runs through downtown, where all these cute shops are. And obviously, as I just read off to you, it is based around Fountain City. Like, that is, I think, where he got the vision was Fountain City and a few of the shops and stuff around that. So it just made my heart so happy. I was sitting there like literally grinning ear to ear in the coffee shop or the restaurant or whatever, because it feels like home, and it fills me with all the warm, fuzzy feelings. And it's a really good book so far. Everyone I've seen, a lot of people obviously from where I'm from are reading it. I'm on chapter 9, so I'm on page 45, not 50. But there's already so many. I didn't have a pen with me. I was sitting there going, oh my gosh, I need a pen and a highlighter right now to underline all this. But yeah, anyhow. So I went to Alan Hanna's. I love Alan Hanna's. They are so kind. Every time I go in there, it's so kind. It's so warm. It's very small, but it has everything in there that you would be looking for. And I just enjoyed my time. So I went and walked around Portobello. Then I walked down because my sugar was high, to Alan Hanna's because it's just a little further down. Walked a little bit on the canal. Went back to Sisters, and then walked around the neighborhood some more. So anyhow, it was a great day. I am going to start editing this video and a few other videos, and then I'll be going to work out maybe like in an hour. So TBD, we'll keep you guys updated. Good morning, girls. I haven't even said anything. I just made my coffee. If you're ever watching a video and you're like, I don't understand what she's saying, I have this really bad trait of mine. My dad does the same thing. And I think my brain just like moves so fast. So my head's already like 10 steps ahead in a conversation, that I think I've like said what was on my brain, or like what I'm thinking, because I've already said it in my brain to myself. And I haven't, and then people get confused. It happens all the time. It happens a lot when I'm texting Maddie, because I'll be texting her and I'll tell her something, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, right, because I didn't finish the thought. So anyhow, hi, good morning. It's 11. I've been a little under the weather the last few days. Nothing like very obvious. I think I just like was a little burnt out and needed rest. So I took a day off of working out, not yesterday, but the day before. And then yesterday I did a workout, and I gotta be honest, it was one of those workouts that it was like legitimately pulling teeth trying to get through. So I did that. I worked out. I did like, yeah. I did an hour of cardio. And the hour of cardio was legitimately, it was like pulling teeth. But I did read some while I was working out, which is what I was coming to say. Anyway, so today I was going to go have a day because Waterstone's open. And I can't remember where I've been at, actually. But close, like for a 40-minute bus ride. So anyway, I was going to do that, but last night I still wasn't feeling well after I worked out. So I landed on, I need to like rest today. Maybe I'll go do that tomorrow or Monday. Anyhow, hi. Good morning. We are going to finish a book. We've had a really slow reading week this week. I'm about to sit right here, drink my coffee, and try to read a book. I read another like 2 chapters. I wasn't in a reading mood yesterday, but I read another 2 chapters of Blue Devil Woman. I'm still really enjoying it. I know this book is gonna like break my heart in the best way. It already is. Yeah, but I'm going to try to finish at least like maybe Theo of Golden or one of my other arcs. If you're wondering, has she gotten through the arc she get to by Tuesday? She has not. She has not. So anyhow, I'm probably gonna do that, and I'll keep you guys updated and in the loop. And yeah. You guys, this book is genuinely so good. Like, I don't want to finish it. I don't want it to end. I know I've talked about it probably multiple times, or maybe not, because I might have cut some of it out. But this book is based around the fictional city of Golden is based on Columbus, and Columbus, Georgia, is near where I'm from, and I've frequented there a lot because I'm from like a small town, so a lot of the time you have to go to these bigger cities to see doctors, Columbus being one of them. So I grew up going to Columbus for doctors, and I absolutely fell in love with Fountain City Coffee Company. And I will never forget when I was in college, I made such a connection with one of my professors because he went to school there, and we were equally obsessed with Fountain City. Like, it is just like one of those places that you walk in and it feels like home. It reminds me a lot of my favorite coffee shop that I frequent here in Dublin. And you can just feel like the community in, I don't want to say in the coffee, but like you can just feel it. And if you guys have not read this book yet, first of all, it's genuinely so good. Like, I'm probably going to read it a second time before I leave Ireland. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's so beautiful. But the coffee shop that like a big part of this story is based around is Fountain City Coffee, and they have portraits of people from the community. I have been going there since I was like probably in middle school or early high school, like maybe ninth grade. And I remember there always being that. I don't know, like I'm sure that started like when they started, but all, at least as of the last time I went, which was probably like a year and a half ago maybe, all of the walls of the coffee shop are just like wall to wall and these gorgeous like pencil portraits. And that's kind of what this book is based about. Theo has just like sort of showed up in Golden, and that's where the title Theo of Golden comes from. And he starts buying all of the portraits to get back to their rightful owners, and meets them at the bench near the fountain, which, oh my gosh, it's so cool to read a book and really know everything around where it's taking place, even if it is fictional. And yeah, it's made me so happy and my heart so happy reading it this week. So anywho, I'm gonna finish it. It's one of those books that I'm like, I don't want to finish, but I have about, let's see, 100 and like 60-ish pages left. So cut to me sobbing. I've just been like sobbing the entire time, but anyway, so good. Things are getting serious. Oh, yeah, we're recording. Things are getting serious. I made a second cup of coffee. It's late in the day. I should not be drinking a second cup of coffee, but I'm doing it anyway. I knew that was going to happen. We have 100 pages left. I'm terrified. Like, genuinely terrified. You guys, I don't know. This entire book, I was like, I really don't know how this is going to end. Like, what's going to happen. All the things. I did not see what just happened coming. I have like maybe like 30 pages left. We had to sit up because that POV was not giving slay. Okay, I also need to take a thumbnail. Oh my god. What did I say? Cut to me sobbing. Okay, didn't think there could be another plot twist in this book with 10 pages left. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What? I'm sorry, what? 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 I just had to reread this like 10 times. After I found out one connection, I was like, oh, I wonder. But nope, did not think that this was going sorry, that this was going to be it. What? What? Oh my gosh. I genuinely don't even know what to say. Oh my god. Hey. Hey, so I'm sobbing. Hey, so I'm so glad I didn't finish this in public. Oh my god. Hi, girls. Let's talk about Theo of Golden before we wrap up this video. I just wanted to give a quick synopsis and kind of talk about it because for a few reasons. The first reason is I want to talk about it because I googled or I was going on Fable to leave a review, which I'm realizing now I didn't end up finishing. There were a lot of 1-star reviews. A lot of people didn't like it because they said it was very MAGA coded. To me, this book feels like such a warm hug. It reminds me of The Correspondent. A lot of for me, it reminds me a lot of The Correspondent. It reminds me of home. Now, if I was not from South Georgia, would I probably connect as much to this book? Probably not, because I literally have been into the world of Golden, what he writes about, and so I have such an attachment to it. I also have such an attachment to, the way of life in the South, and I grew up Southern Baptist. This book really reminds me a lot of something my grandparents would have written. It reminds me of my grandma a lot, and I can't say I won't say what it is, but the last little paragraph reminds me a lot of my grandma. And so to me this feels like home, and this is so sweet and tender, and I just loved it. It felt like a very Southern Correspondent. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I know it's probably not everyone's cup of tea. I myself have my own issues with religion and the way of the world and all the things, but I really enjoyed it because to me it felt like my childhood in the South, and I really, really loved it. So, anywho, very sweet story. And basically, we follow Theo as he goes to Golden. No one knows why he has come. No one knows who he is. All they know is his name is Theo. And he goes to the coffee shop, which in the book, I'll put it on the screen what it's called. In real life, it's called Fountain City Coffee. And if you've ever been, they have portraits, pencil portraits, or maybe it's charcoal, I'm not really sure, all over the wall. And anyhow, so his mission of being golden is to buy one and piece by piece get it back to its rightful owner. So we follow as he does that, and he makes connections, and he eventually builds, a found family in Golden with many different people. Some people own some of the business on the main street on Broadway. Some people are just people he found through these portraits, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful story. I really enjoyed it. I don't want to give any more info than that because I don't want to ruin anything, but if that's something that's up your speed, I will say it does talk about religion a lot. I don't think it's classified in Christian fiction, but there's a huge religion and Christianity element to it. So if that's something you don't like, then you definitely probably won't like this book. So anyhow, okay, enjoyed it so much. I can't believe I only got through 3 books. I'm halfway through Summer People, and I'm really enjoying it. I was thinking it was going to be Emily Henry vibes. It's a little different, or not Emily Henry vibes, Happy Place vibes. It's a little different, but I am really, really enjoying it, enjoying the characters, very intrigued to see how it all plays out. And then I'm also about a quarter way into Blue Devil Woman, also really enjoying that. I know that one's going to just make me sob the entire book. And what else have I started? I feel like I've started something else this week, but anyhow, that's kind of where we're at, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I think the next reading vlog is going to be a Christmas in July or Christmas in June reading vlog. But if not, you guys will see. Time will tell. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Hi girls, I just recorded this for a TikTok, and I figured since I haven't really exported the video fully yet for this week's video, I'll show you guys what I got. I am going, I've said this less than 8 million times, to an Annabelle Monaghan event in a couple weeks in London. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, I've gone to a few author events and I've met a few people, and but it's not that like I wasn't excited to meet them, but like Annabelle is like genuinely one of my like top 3 autobiography authors, and so I'm just like beaming at the fact that I get to meet her and get some books signed. So I don't know, some of these events are like a little weird about how many books you can bring and whatnot. This, you had the option to buy it, but it was gonna ship here instead of being able to pick it up in the store. So I don't know, and we have like a weird shipping thing, obviously. And I've just had issues in the past. So I just felt like it'd be better if I got it in person, but I haven't been able to find it in person. So I ended up having to do what I hate to do, which is order books off of Amazon. But it's what had to be done. I've looked everywhere for like months at this point for this book, same time next summer. And then I just haven't been able to find this anywhere yet. I probably could have waited and gotten it there, but I just want to be sure that I had it with me in person to take. So I'm very, very excited. So Annabelle, I think, has like 5 or 6 books out now. This was her follow up from her very first one, which was Nora Goes Off Script. And there was just something I remember connecting so well to this. So I do want to reread this before the event. Also, it's just like one of my favorite books, so I need to get it signed. So I'm excited for that. And then I'm also just like excited to have Dolly all the time in my hands. Being able to read this as an ARC was seriously such a pinch me moment. And I'm just forever grateful, and I can't wait to get it signed. I'm also very grateful that this one, the UK version, doesn't have the Good Morning America sticker like I've seen on everyone else's. So I love that. And yeah, I'm just really excited. And honestly, if they have more books for purchase at the event, I'll probably buy at least Nora Goes Off Script. Who knows? I might buy another one. I don't know. But then that'd be kind of hard to get back. I don't know. TBD. We'll see. Okay. And now this is going to be the ending of this vlog. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in this video.